Driving Empire just teased a huge new feature, but before I show you guys it, make sure to subscribe and drop a like in this video. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, I'm in the Driving Empire YouTuber Discord, so here's like an exclusive sneak peek I have for you guys. I'm about to scroll down and show you it, but I'm warning you, it's a little bit scary. It's a job application. So you can see here, we are getting jobs in Driving Empire. So there's a lot on this paper. It seems to be about a police job, the police department, city of Wayport, police staff application for employment. Oh my goodness, bro, all these scary words, employment, jobs, ugh. Anyways, yeah, it's just basically a job application here. I love the detail they did with it though. So, what does this mean for Driving Empire? Well, this means we are getting a jobs feature. So let's head back into Driving Empire and let's talk about what jobs we could see coming. One more thing I do want to note, this is for next week's update supposedly. It says 12/12, so that is next week, guys. But headed into Driving Empire, what jobs could we get? We already know they've just confirmed the police job, and that is interesting because now we have 4 police vehicles, 2 of them being Lego, but I mean, with a police job like fully coming now, it's gonna be an official job. I feel like we could expect to see more police cars come alongside it. So I don't know what police cars we could see exactly, but you can let me know in the comments below some police cars you want to see, and maybe those ones will end up coming. Now, we have to think about other jobs that could be coming, because I don't think that you know, police will be the only job. I was gonna say a criminal job. I know licensed brands don't like criminals, but that's more of like a weapons thing. They don't like when these jobs have weapons, so I'm guessing the police job and potentially a criminal job would not have weapons if they came. But I feel like if a police job's coming, you know, a criminal job, it just makes sense. I think a police job and a criminal job. So we already have a police station on the map. Potentially there could be a new criminals area of the map. I don't know how that would work, like a criminal base. Ignore the glitching on the buildings. I don't know why my game is like lagging right now or broken doing that. But maybe somewhere on this new area of the map, there's a spot for a criminal base to go. And that's kind of my thought, since, you know, this is a new area of the map. There's lots of little construction spots. Maybe one of these could like be a criminal hangar or something like that. It could be really cool. I'm not exactly sure what the criminal job would be able to do. Obviously the police job, I mean, maybe like they would be able to do speeding tickets and put people in jail, but no weapons. Like I said, you know, they can't do that with the licensed brands. Now, another job that, I mean, I think it's kind of obvious that would be coming is a fire department job, because look right here. I mean, we have a fire station and we even have a fire truck, and I think there's even like a feature already in the game for it. So if we look, we already have the fire truck right here, and there's literally like a feature. I'm sure they would just elaborate on this feature more, or like, I guess, make it work better, more functional for this job. But it's already like a thing, basically. If you look here, we can literally put out the fire like a firefighter. Let me show you all what you do. I think you go, is it right here? Oh, I haven't done this in a minute. I have to figure out how to do it. Did they like remove the feature? I swear there was a feature where you could put out fires. Am I going crazy? I swear that was a thing, guys. Let me know. But I swear there used to be some sort of way to put out fires. I don't know how to do it though. I mean, I'm clicking like where it would be, I think, and it's not working. Okay, interesting. Maybe you gotta turn the lights on? Does that do it? Nope. Yeah, I don't know, man, but I swear there used to be a feature to put out fires. Maybe it was taken out to revamp the feature to come with the jobs update. You know what I mean? So I think that's clearly one of the jobs. Obviously, a firefighter, pretty self-explanatory. You'll be able to put out fires. I don't think they would add any other fire vehicles, but maybe. Another thought that I had for a potential job similar to these is a ambulance. Not exactly sure how they would incorporate that in Driving Empire, but there's a massive building under construction. Let me just show you in free cam. That would definitely work as a hospital. They could obviously add an ambulance. If we go over here, this building is pretty big that they're working on. This could definitely work as a hospital. They could form it into one. And I mean, we technically already have an ambulance in game. While it's a Lego, it's still an ambulance. Well, they call it an emergency vehicle, but that might have been hinting at the fact that this job could be coming. So that's, you know, an idea I had. Now, another job that I feel like they've been hinting at for a while is a food truck driver. Let me show you what I mean. Now, if you'll remember, a few months back, we got the Bad Guys 2 event, and in that, they added a wiener van for you to sell hot dogs out of, and I believe it's actually functional. Like, if we pull over here, you can hop out, and we can see, I think you can buy a hot dog. Yep, buy hot dog, $2. That's one of the things they did. And then, in the LEGO event a few weeks ago, they added a donut truck. It's like they're hinting at it to us, like, oh yeah, we're adding a food truck job. So, not exactly sure how this, like, works with Driving Empire, but I'm pretty sure, you know, it makes sense, a food truck job. I mean, I guess there's food trucks, those are vehicles, and you can drive them around, and we already have 2, so that could potentially be one of the jobs that they are working on. Another job that I would not be surprised at all if it came is a taxi job. So, a few years back, we had a taxi event, and it was kind of them testing out how taxi systems would work in the game, and it was actually really good. So basically, there was like people that would spawn on the map, and you'd be able to go pick them up. Let's say there was a guy here, you could pick him up, and you have to drop him off to a destination in a certain time to get paid. Pretty self-explanatory. So a taxi job is a very easy one, a very, you know, simple one I think that they could potentially do. I don't know, though, how many jobs they plan on adding in this first batch of jobs they're releasing. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say this, but I have been given some info on these jobs, and that is that, you know, they're not all coming in the first one, so they're rolling out just a few jobs at first. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for saying that. I think that's not too much I'm revealing yet, but I'm pretty sure that what they've told me is that, yeah, jobs, they aren't all coming out at once. They're gonna try a few jobs first, then expand on those if you guys like the jobs update. Now, the final job idea that I have is kind of because Driving Empire has a lot of these locations on the map, and that is a construction job. You guys see how they have lots of these buildings on the map that are always under construction? What if you could do a job where you actually work on these buildings? Obviously, you know, it wouldn't save across every server in Driving Empire, but it'd be more like just a little job where you could go in. It really sucks that these buildings are glitched right now, but usually they look like a construction building. And maybe you could just place like parts in them, kind of like I would show you, but of course I don't have it on my account for some reason now. The props, where you can place the props around. Just like the props, maybe you could place like walls or something in those construction zones, and every time you place one, you would get paid. That's kind of the idea I have for construction jobs. I would love to demonstrate, but Driving Empire, bro, your game is broken. First off, the construction zones over there were like glitched when I went to go show them, and I don't have props for some reason on my account. So, a little bit frustrating, but you know what? It's okay. Now, one final thing I do want to say is I'm a bit concerned with the fact that we haven't been told what's coming this week yet. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's something good. Maybe they're being quiet because it's a surprise big licensed brand, or they could just be like re-releasing a limited, which would be really disappointing. I'm really hoping they'll do a decent update this week, and yeah, hopefully they're not just showing us next week's update because like there's nothing good coming this week. I'm really hoping they'll still drop a good update this week. So I will keep you all updated on the update coming this week. I'll post the video and let you all know if anything gets teased. But I do think that's going to be everything for today's video. I truly hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to drop a like. I would truly appreciate it. Subscribe and the notification bell so you never miss another upload. Check out the video on screen here. Use things to like it. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.